ahead and record this reading for YouTube because my YouTube viewership deserves it. Y'all have been showing up and showing out for all my videos. The views have been great. We are growing. We're almost at 700 subscribers. Yes. All right. So for those of you that don't know, I do tarot readings. Typically, if it's off stream, it's $5 a pop per regular reading and 10 to 20 depending on how deep the reading is and if we're doing numerology. But currently, I am live on Twitch and we're doing readings. We're actually closing out. I did about one, two, three, four personal readings. This is the general reading. So this is timeless. You can come back to this reading at any point in time and it can apply to you. First and foremost, I want you to take a few seconds to just take an inhale. We're going to breathe together in three, two, one. Inhale. Hold it. Exhale. Just to breathe, right? Let it all out. Clear your minds. And I want you to just clear your mind to think about what is your intentions with this reading? What are you trying to get out of it? What are the questions you have? And hopefully we can provide some insight to you. All right. So first and foremost, for the general reading, we have the way I do it is I pull from multiple tarot decks. So we are using the Black Witch Tarot. And then I have the what is this one? Ancient Animal Wisdom deck, the Moonology deck, Oracle Seed deck, and the Crystal Spirit deck. And I will link them all in the description box of the video when I go to post this. For the first card, the order we're going is the first three are going to be your past, present, and future, and the other two are guidance cards to wrap it all up for you in a nice package. And you walk away with the messages that you are receiving. This is for any sign. This is just a generalized reading. So, the Emperor is what we got for you. This is a major arcana, and all that means, and by the way, if you don't know about tarot, you got your major and minor arcanas. Minor arcana cards are any of the page, pentacles, all that, right? Major arcana is all of the difference is basically one effect of it will last longer than the other. So major arcana is going to last. It's a serious thing that's going to last, anywhere from 5 months to 5 years. Whereas the minor arcana, those effects of that card will last something a little shorter. Maybe a couple days, couple hours, couple weeks, maybe just a month, 2 months. So it's really a shorter period compared to the counterpart. So for the first one, we have the Emperor card, and it is in reverse. Okay, I do reversals because I like to have dual meaning, and I like to read descriptions of the card. So the Emperor, if the Empress is the mother archetype of the tarot deck, the Emperor is the father archetype. He sits on a large throne adorned with four rams' heads, symbolic of his connection with Aries and the planet Mars. In his right hand, the Emperor holds an Ankh, the Egyptian symbol of life. In his left, the orb representing the world over in which he rules. He wears a red robe, indicative of his power, passion, and energy of life. Underneath it, he wears a suit of armor, suggesting that he's protected from any threat, meaning emotional, financial, physical, metaphysical. It doesn't matter. He's ready. Behind the throne looms a tall, impenetrable mountain range, signifying that he's backed by a solid foundation, but resistant to making any changes unless he seems it's necessary. Beneath the peaks flows a small river, giving some hope that despite his tough exterior, he is still an emotional being. It will just take a lot of digging and trust to open up his softer side. Immediately, there's a few people I know of that are coming to mind with this card immediately. So just take this with a grain of salt. Now, this is in reverse. So domination, excessive control, lack of discipline, and inflexibility. I don't want anyone to take this personal, but this could very well be, because this is a past card, this can very well be a situation that puts you in this mindset to be very controlling. Maybe your parents were controlling. I know mine were. I know I got control issues because my dad is, and so is my mom. So I definitely know that I can be that way. I try not to be. I try to be mindful and respectful, very demure of other people, right? But we're human. It happens. So definitely check that if this is resonating with you. This is just kind of a reminder, like, hey, if this was you in the past, maybe this was the old you. Maybe you already have a new you going on, and this is just say, hey, if you keep messing with this person, or if you keep working at this job, or if you keep having this professor and you want to change professors or change majors in college, however this applies to you in your life, however it's showing up for you, this is telling you you need to take a second look. and see if this is really right for you. Because like this says, this is saying, hey, you don't make changes unless you have to. But based on your past experiences, you need to be wary of it. So it's not to sit in the energy, it's just to kind of like use it to guide you. By the way, I use biddytarot.com for reference for these cards if y'all want to read along. So we have the Emperor card in reverse, which, it calls on you to assess your relationship with power, control, authority, responsibility, and discipline. Are you expressing too much or too little of these elements in your life right now? Because it could be that you're not doing enough, not just maybe too much, but maybe not enough. So, are they working for you or against you? In the reverse position, the emperor can be domineering and rigid in his thinking. The card can suggest that an overuse and abuse of authoritative power surrounding you, it could originate from you or another person, often a boss, right? Sometimes we work in a place that our boss pushes us to say and do things or behave a certain way that we normally would not be doing. So maybe this has to do with the boss. Maybe it's you towards the boss, a partner, maybe a father figure. So this can go even deeper. This can apply to so many things. Again, take it how it resonates. It can maybe be, excuse me, because of a deep insecurity or father issues from childhood. um, let's see. Consider the role that the power plays in your life and control as well. Are you asserting your power and dominance in a way that leaves other people feeling powerless, or are you giving away your personal power? Do you see that as being a weakness? So this is asking you to really look at that. Do you enable others to take the lead, right? Do you step aside for others to be great too? Do you share that spotlight? This is asking a lot of questions. This is definitely resonating with me. I could definitely be controlling sometimes. Sometimes I have a hard time letting other people take the lead because I'm like, oh, you can't do the job as good as me. That sounds really fucking petty and mean, but like sometimes that's the truth. Like, you ever watch with a coworker that's just like doing a shitty job and you're like, girl. So I don't know. Maybe this could apply a lot of different ways, but for me, I know I'm controlling and I'm seeing it like that. This is also saying maybe you're seeking a career where you may have greater flexibility and creativity on how you complete your work. For me, this is resonating because definitely hated all my jobs in the past, and the job that I'm about to start on Monday, yes, like I'm gonna have full flexibility in my schedule and benefits and monies. We love it. Yeah, celebrate. Yeah. Clock it. This is also saying that you are sick of having to always work within the confines of a particular structure and way of doing things, and you want to break free from it. Amen. This is very true, at least for me. It's very, very true. When the Emperor reserved reverse pops up in a tarot reading, pay attention to your commitment and your goals and your self discipline to get the job done. If you're struggling to see any real outcomes, check that you have a plan in place. A lot of us like to do shit without a plan and then wonder, like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. Well, you didn't organize your thoughts. So here we are. So I always try to write things down, but sometimes even I'm like that person that doesn't. So this is a reminder to do that. This is asking you to take a second look at your self discipline based on your past experiences. You weren't always dependable. You weren't always there, or maybe somebody in your life wasn't. And so this is saying, hey, use this as an example and it means to do better in the future, and let this coincide with the better version of you. This is also saying you need a routine to support your goals so that you can get the outcomes you want, and push to have the dedication so that you see the project through. You need to get a little tougher on yourself. So some tough love is being called here. Do the uncomfortable work. I like that. Do the uncomfortable work that you prefer to avoid. I know I need to do that, girl. So that's like reflection, sitting with myself, meditate, and really thinking about, how I want to move about these next few couple of weeks. In a relationship reading, so this is reading for the relationships. The Emperor verse suggests that you may be in an unequal partnership. This is making you unhappy in the long term. Now, mind you, this is your past card, so this is not talking about currently. Maybe this is something you had in the past that you needed to break free from, and now you're just like, I don't want to date, or I don't want to move forward in the current relationship because this happened or XYZ happened, and you're just scared. Like, this is speaking to that as well. This is saying this dynamic is putting a strain on the relationship and preventing a flow of energies between you. So if you ever dated somebody that there is a power dynamic, whether it be a boss, someone older than you, someone who has more money than you, this is speaking to that. Just kind of look at that situation, analyze it, sit with it, let it pass, and work through that. Your present is being pulled from the Ancient Animal Wisdom deck, Messages, Meanings, and Numerology. This is by Stacey James and Jada Fire. Ironically, I let chat pick the general reading cards at random. So what I like to use front, middle, or back, and we choose it as many times as I have a reading. The irony of this is that we did not get a spirit animal, we got a blessing card. So this is for all my peoples watching, whether you're live watching or watching this back on YouTube. This is for you. This is the animal, ancient animal wisdom blessings card, giving good fortune. And it says here, with love and gratitude to Great Spirit, it is an honor to share the ancient animal wisdom with you. We think that you will find all of the spirit animals to be great partners individually in your journey of a personal transformation, illumination, and divination. Each day is an opportunity to increase your personal awareness and connection between you and spirit. That is so beautiful, and that is for your present. So, listen, blessings and good fortune to everyone into 2026. I keep saying it. I'm gonna keep saying it. This is our year, guys. We are all coming up individually. We're all about to be blessed in so many ways. It's time for us to cleanse ourselves of all the bad, take on the projects, the hard ones, the easy ones, whatever comes first, whatever, and just overcome these obstacles together. I'm so excited for what is to come for all of us, and I love that we got the blessing card for our present. For the future card, though, we got the new moon in Pisces, which stands for meditating and contemplating. So there is that word again, meditating and contemplating. I love that. Spirit is saying, guys, the noise, the social media, the work, the relationships, the everything, it's mess, it's noise. All of this is noise. Spirit is saying you have been disconnected from source and you are being asked to reconnect yourself in nature, in spirit, reflect, meditate, use sage, work with water, work with candles, work with the moon. This is asking you to meditate and contemplate. Love that for us. Give me just a second. I'm flipping the pages here. Ooh, I think I want another copy. Okay. So we got meditate and contemplate for the new moon in Pisces. It's page 64. If you're following along in the Moonology Oracle Guidebook, page 64. This is a little intense. All right, so it says here, meditate and contemplate. This card speaks to dreams, dreams and romance of soulmates, and poetry. It suggests that there's a new start coming your way. Which it's funny because a lot of the readings today, that's the theme, is like a new start, you know? But there's a new start coming your way. It's connected no matter what. But it is coming to you and it's leaving you with a feeling somewhere between having your head in the clouds and being totally in an altered state. This could be confusion and disappointment if that's what you've had before and it just, didn't work out. This what weren't what you were expecting. Sometimes spirit blesses us with things we just don't expect and we just have to like take it as it resonates. We don't need to take every single blessing. Sometimes blessings come to us that actually aren't meant for us, but rather we're being used as a tool to give it to someone else, right? So this is telling you to kind of take each thing as it comes and see how you can work with it in that way. If you're on to a good thing, then wish hard because the words of your soul and heart could help bring about manifestations of your dreams. And if all that sounds like, a little wet and watery, then that's Pisces for you. That's just the energy that's coming. That is what this whole entire card is all about. This was the last sign of the zodiac. In the new moon, Pisces card can suggest a last ditch effort to make your dreams come true. So if you're like me, had a lot of disappointment in your life, and you don't believe in making wishes, me personally, I don't. But I've recently changed my mind on that. Making vision boards, manifesting, getting into that because it's like if nobody's gonna believe in you, like who's gonna do it? You have to do it. No one is gonna hold your hand through life. You have to do it. You have to do the uncomfortable work, and that's what spirit is telling you with this card. So this is also saying your affirmation today is to attune to the moon by saying, use your feelings to guide your way. Logic won't work right now. I'm going to say again, use your feelings to guide your way. Normally it's the other way around, right? But this is saying, no, let your feelings guide you because logic is not going to work in this type of situation right now. So whatever that's manifesting in your life, however that's working out for you, Let that be your affirmation. And then additional meanings for this card: face your fears. There's something that you're going through right now that is a little scary and is a little uncomfortable. This is uncharted territory for you. That's okay. This is saying face your fears. They may be holding you back. This situation is being healed. It's time to surrender to the divine. You can literally chant. So it's giving me a chant here. It says Om Namo Narayani. I'm sorry, I said that wrong. Narayani. Om Namo Narayani. Which is basically surrendering to the divine, giving it, like I said, give it to God, give it to spirit, whatever you believe in. Not spiritual, not religious, but however that resonates with you, let it be. And avoid being deceptive or willingly deceived. I'm back. What I miss, girl. This is the general reading. I am recording this for YouTube, so I will upload it and you can rewatch. And I have no music playing, so you can hear it clearly. But yeah, this is saying avoid being deceptive or willingly being deceived. Guys, it's so easy to get scammed nowadays. Spirit is reminding you to stay true in yourself. Okay? You need to lock in, protect yourself, however that resonates for you, whether it be with weapons or online. Use a VPN. Change your passwords every 3 months, if not every 2 months. Do whatever you need to do to protect yourself. Learn protection spells. There are crystals you can actually use. I actually sell crystals if you're interested. Self plug. I will be plugging this in on YouTube as well. But on my whatnot, you can buy crystals from me directly, or buy them off my merch site. So these are both two different ways you can get them. I'm limited on what I have, but I can show you pictures in Discord. But yeah, basically, spirit's like, hey, you've been disconnected from source, so you're being asked to meditate, contemplate. You're being asked to avoid being deceptive. Okay. Affirm your dreams. Pisces is the sign of reveries and mysteries, depths, emotion, idealism, and hopeless romantics. This is the season for us. Hopeless romantics. I'm feeling it, girl. And this is the future card too. I'm feeling it because Lord knows I'm a hopeless romantic my damn self. But this is definitely calling out to all the people looking for love. You are here and ready to receive, and spirit's ready to give you the blessing. So keep whatever you're wishing for, like keep wishing for. It's coming. Spirit says it's coming. You got to be patient. Whatever you're feeling as you pull this card is more likely than the truth. Sit with your thoughts, guys. Unless you've been kidding yourself somehow. Yo, not them calling you out. And only you know if that's the case or not. Amen. Hello, Audrey. Welcome in. Wow, that was very deep for the moon card. I don't think any of the other ones were as deep. All right, so we've got two beautiful cards for guidance. If you listen to those three cards and you're like, okay, I'm still a little lost. I need a little more guidance. I don't get it. Don't worry. I got two more cards for you. One is going to be a crystal spirit card. So you will be receiving a crystal. When I give you those readings, I can, write down the crystal or put it in chat, whatever, because I know a lot of people, after I give them a crystal reading, they go out and buy the crystal. Because watch what happens. Like I'm telling you, manifestation is real, you guys. Magic is real. You got to believe. You have to believe. Like I said, if you're not going to believe in yourself, who's going to do it for you? Not Tom, not Dick, not Harry. You got to be the one to be big boy and take care of yourself. Be the one. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I can't find this card. What is going on? There we go. Okay, I got it. Sorry, y'all. Couldn't find it. All right, so we've got Seas of Mintaka, seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light as your guided message from spirit. And for the crystal, we've got lepidolite, which is a really pretty, almost like mauve color and white, very rocky looking gemstone. But it says here, lepidolite, what it is a lithium infused mica with rose and lavender hued spa vibes. Who needs it? The perpetually frazzled, the oh so cerebral type A workaholics. Girl, not the spirits coming for y'all on a whole nother level. You need to sit down. Girl, not this you need to relax. That's too much now. Not too much. Shit. Like I feel a little called out. Okay, I'm not feeling that last. You know what? We gonna keep reading. That's toxic. Why you gonna put my business out there? Like, where to put it in a bubble bath, on the meditation cushion, in the fetal position when pressure to be successful, fit, and fabulous 24/7, 365 is too much. Amen, girl. Call it. Clock it. Clock it. When to use it, when freaking out or to prevent that. Wait. When freaking out or to prevent that, put the phone on do not disturb. Hold lepidolite in each palm and just let yourself be for 5 minutes. I love that it said that because I just said earlier, like the noise. No, for real. Like, same girl. YouTube, when you're watching this, chat is having some resonations with this. So put in the comments when you watch this on YouTube whether or not this resonates for you and let me know how. I would love to see how these cards do translate in everyone's lives. I know it's gonna be different, but I love, 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 love seeing how it shows up for you. So this is basically saying, hey, give yourself 5 minutes. Put, relax the muscles between your shoulder blades, lengthen your breath. So nice, deep, long breaths, like we did at the beginning of the video. Do yoga, practice meditations. You don't have to believe in the spirituality that's behind it. I get it, but like it is good for you. I've started to do it because I was depressed last year or last month. Coming into this month, I was sick, and now I've been every morning getting up at 4 a.m., doing like literally an hour of freaking yoga, and then I meditate. I kind of just sit with myself in silence, no music, no nothing, just sitting with myself and reflecting. And I think that's really important for everybody to start doing, honestly. I know it sounds cliche, but try it. You will love it. You've never done it before. It could be awkward at first, and it's gonna be hard. My fun thing to like remind people, if you like Kung Fu Panda, is like Kung Fu Panda. There's the fourth one. I think there's like a scene where he's trying to meditate and find inner peace, and he's like inner peace, and he gets distracted, and he's like 10 of his heads pop up, and they're all in his head. That's how it is for me. Like I got mad voices like confusing me with mad shit. It's like, yo, wait, like one at a time. Like, so you think, I always tell people, to help manifest the things you want, to help clarify what it is you want and look through your thoughts without getting lost in them, think of your thoughts like a bubble. And I learned that from Eckhart Tolle. It was in one of his books. Think of your thoughts like a bubble and just let each thought pass through your mind and use your mind like a filter. Take what resonates, leave what don't. Right? Moving on. Your message from guided spirit, I'm sorry, from the crystal spirit is to enter your chill zone. Girl, I told y'all, how can I enter chill zone when I have no chill? Or paciencia. We don't got that either. All right, last card, last but not least. This is from the Rebecca Campbell Oracle Seeds deck. We have the Seeds of Mentaka, seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. This is a very intense one. You get emotional, I'm sorry. Mintaka is thought to have been a water-based planet containing the most crystal clear waters you could ever imagine. So clear that you could see for miles underwater, similar to Atlantis. And the inspiration behind it, the Seas of Mintaka card represents this crystalline clarity of potential and possibility. It is about the ability and choice to see the potential in all people and situations. This could be one of your natural traits. This could also be that what you're currently doing has great potential. Minthakans are thought to have been a galactic race who saw the light in everything and everyone. If you guys are like into ancient history or like, like higher spirit learning, shit like that, spirit science, stuff like that. The Anunnaki, the Arcturians or whatever, like stuff like that. Look into that. It's super interesting. I don't know if I believe it 100%, but it is very interesting, very entertaining to learn about. So I'm super into conspiracies, guys. I need to start my commentary channel for reals because literally I'm so into like conspiracies. Anyway, that's a topic for a different day. Moving on. Minthakans are thought to have been a galactic race who saw the light in everything and everyone. And you may have received this card as a confirmation that a situation or project that has extreme potential and will reach fruition, and notice the key word there, will. So whatever you're working on or will work on has the potential to be successful. But what are you going to do to make it get there, right? What steps are you going to take? um if it appears in a spread, it's a very positive sign that things are working out for the highest potential of all involved. It is a very uplifting, light filled card that brings highest good, harmony, contentment, and positive outcomes. According to Carl Jung, that we do not bring to consciousness appears in our life as fate. Oh, I love that. I'll read that again for you. According to Carl Jung, that which we do not bring consciousness appears in our life as fate. So it's like, well, what happens when we do kind of like give thought to it? Like, do we manifest it? So when water appears in dreams and art, it represents the unconscious mind. Pulling this card also means that you're being called to bring to light any unconscious patterns of which you are unaware. Now, this is where it gets emotional, guys. We all have shadow demons, okay? We all have our demons. We have some shadow work to do. Don't say you don't, because we all do. None of us are perfect. We are always learning, growing, and being better, right? Always choosing to go and be our best, authentic, higher selves for the greater good. So, with that being said, there's some shadow work that needs to happen, right? So, to look at them and see them clearly and consciously so that they do not appear in your life as fate, what unconscious patterns or behaviors ready are you ready to bring to the light? How can you see the potential in the situation you're facing? That is your soul inquiry. I want you to sit with that question and ask yourself that. Guys, it's been a pleasure. I appreciate everyone that stuck around. I know that was long. That was like damn near 2 hours. I know for YouTube it's probably like only like 25 minutes. Be sure to check out all my channels. I'll link everything below. And you guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye. I am now going to start cooking.